Shalom, shalom, Yasharallah, shalom. Giving all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Amashiach, Barakathai, the Hawala for the Rakak Radash, the Hawala for our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Yaquab, the Hawala for the house of King David, the third temple that's being built here in the daughter of Babylon, and where we've been scattered in the four corners of the four winds of the earth. The Hawala for Yahweh Shai, the great Redeemer, the great Deliverer. Yahweh Shai Mashiach, the Hawala for the Akim, that's out in the highways and the byways, doing this work in sincerity and the truth, the men of the house of King David. The third temple, the third house that's being built. The Hawala for King David, who will rule well under Yahweh Shai Mashiach. The Hawala for the Akim, that's out there presenting their bodies a living sacrifice, holy and unacceptable unto Abba Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai Mashiach Barakatah, the Hawala for the Yaquah, the children of Yasharallah, Shalom. Meek servants, and checking out this clip, and we're going to bring out a few precepts through the Rakak Radash, everything through the Rakak Radash out of the book of the law. Let's start out of the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, and verse 19. The portion of Yaquab is not like them. See, the portion of Yaquab, Jacob, is not like them, for he is the former of all things. Jacob, Yaquab, the 12 tribes of Israel, is the former of all things. And Yasharallah is the rod of his inheritance. You see? The Elohim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Mashabatai of hosts is his name. You see? Let's go to the book of let's see where I want to go. Jeremiah 10 and 16. The portion of Yaquab is not like them, for he is the form of all things. You see? So Jeremiah is reiterating it. That we, Israel, we are the former of all things, Yasharallah, of all things. That's why they hate us, because they ain't us. Now they don't want to be white no more. They don't want to be this no more. You see, like we're going to see in this clip, now since we raising up, the Most High have raising up his prophets, have raising up his meek servants, the house of King David, the third tabernacle that's being built. See, the Most High is raising up the ruins of David. We're going to get that next. For he is the form of all things, and Yasharallah is the rod of his inheritance. The Elohim of hosts is his name. See? So the Most High is raising us up. Okay? Raising us up. Okay? Amos 9 and 11, I believe. The Most High say, in that day, and we in that day, will I raise up the tabernacle of David. You see, the third temple that's being built here in the daughter of Babylon. You see, the third tabernacle, the third temple that's being built by Abba Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai Mashiach, and where we've been scattered, right, in the four corners, four winds of the earth, amongst every nation, that is fallen and closed up the breaches. You see, Yahweh Shai is that chief cornerstone, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, who's a so-called black man. Yahweh Shai is a carpenter. He's a chief carpenter. He's the chief cornerstone. So Yahweh Shai was a carpenter. So he's building the house of David, Yahweh Shai Mashiach. He's building the house of David, being that carpenter. Didn't they say, is that the carpenter's son? See, Yahweh Shai is a carpenter. He's a chief shepherd. He's our chief cornerstone. So he's building. He's building the third temple, the elect in the 144,000, the house of David. That's what you see happening right before your eyes. That is falling and close up the breaches there, and I will raise up his ruins. See? And I will build it as in the days of old. You see, and this is what Esau is running from, because he's seeing the house of David being builded, the ruins there. See, Esau and them sitting back watching all this. And these heathens, Moab, they watching this. Ham, they watching this. Cush, they watching this. Ammon, they watching this. Ishmael, they watching this. They looking at this. That they may what? Possess the remnant of Edom, so-called white man, your lover. And of all the heathen, you see, these heathen, it's 17 nations. Starting with Edom, which are called by my name, said the Elohim, that do this. So the house of David that's called by his name, called by the name of Yahweh and Yahweh, well, he's building his third temple. And these heathen, they sitting back and they scared. Okay. So let's go to Malachi, because the most I love Yasharallah. We the form of all things, and they know it. Let's go to Malachi chapter 1 and verse 1. The burden of the word. See, the burden of the word of the Elohim Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shamashiach to who? To Yasharallah by Malachi. But this is to Yasharallah Yahweh by Prophet Malachi, who's a Hebrew Israelite. The Most High said, I have loved you. Talking about Yasharallah, 12 tribes. You so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, with any time the nigga sin, by the seed, by the pedigree of your father. You all who your father is. Numbers chapter 1, verse 18. Yet ye say, talking about Israel say, wherein hast thou loved us? Because we in poverty and we catching hell. So Israel telling the Most High, where have you loved us? Because we catching hell by Esau and these heathen. And the Most High say, was not Esau Jacob's brother? Talking about the so-called white man, the Caucasian race. Said the Elohim, yeah, I love Jacob. I love Yaakov. And I hated Esau and laid his mountains, meaning his governments, and his heritage, that's the heritage of an Edomite, wait for the dragons of the wilderness. Everybody seeing who the Most High love and who's the children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You see? See, they hiss at our fall. Now they want to be us. They waited for our fall. They waited for our fall. Let's get that. When we fell, they was glad. When we was at the bottom, they was good. When we was at the bottom, they was good. Everybody was happy. When we was in the field, in the cotton field, the sugarcane field, when we didn't know who we were, we didn't know we was a nation of kings and priests, when we didn't know we was above all people upon the face of the earth, Deuteronomy 7 and 6, 2nd Ezra 6 and 56. See, when we didn't know who we were, it was all good. It was all good. It's all good, like MC Hammer say. It was all good. Well, we didn't know who we was. Before the Most High stir up our remembrance, as it said in Baruch 2 and 30 and 31 and 32, before the Most High stirred up our remembrance through the men of David. See? When he stirred up our remembrance. But before he did that, it was good in the hood. It was all good in the hood. You see? Now we wakening up. You see? Now it's no longer good. It's no good now. See? Let's go to Lamentation chapter 2, and let's start at verse 15. All that passed by clapped their hands at thee. You see, when we didn't know who we were, they was passing by. When we fell, and we was destroyed, you see, it was all good to these other nations. All that passed by clapped their hands at thee, at the Israelites, the real Israelites, the only Israelites, the 12 tribes of Yasharallah. They hissed and wagged their head at the daughter of Yasharim, saying, is this the city? Because Israel is a city. See, we are people first, but we also a city, as it said in Isaiah 62 and 12. Saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? See, we the joy of the whole earth, Yasharallah. All thine enemies, what Lamentations 2 and 16 say, all thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. You see, they all have something to say about us negatively. They call it speaks, jigaboos, wetbacks, nigga, this, that, porch monkeys. They call it everything. You see, have no respect for us. Look down on us. You see, all thy enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gas the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Talking about Yasharallah, Yashalom. Certainly, this is the day that we look for. You see? So they look for the day that we fail, that we turn our back on our Heavenly Father Yahweh, and it's only begotten Son Yahweh Shah, and then keep the law, statutes, commandments, and judgments and testimony. They couldn't wait for that, right? They knew that was an error, right? Jude 5 and 20. See, they couldn't wait for that day so they can be in rulership on the earth, Israel. They knew our power wouldn't fight for us if we went against his law, statutes, commandments, and judgment. And they would become the head and we would become the tail. You see? That's why we go to them and want all things, the curses. So they waited for that. Now we finna be set back on the throne. Their kingdom is coming to an end. Their rulership is coming to an end. Now they don't want to identify who they are now. You see? Certainly, this is the day that we look for. We have found. We have seen it. Now we're being raised up, right? Now there's a problem. Let's check out this clip.
No one wants to be white anymore. No one wants to be European anymore. This is why all of a sudden it's okay to just identify with whatever it is that you want to be. You know, everything worked out just fine as long as the Israelites were asleep. See, we are the ones that wake up and we reprove everyone. We make everyone uncomfortable. That's why on Revelation 11, when the two prophets, the northern kingdom, southern kingdom, were asleep, everyone in the world was partying. Now that the Most High has awakened us once again, now the party is over with. And now no one's responsible for the things that happen to our people. No one's responsible for coming over here, rape, robbing, murdering, and stealing anything. No one wants to be responsible. No one wants to pay that bill that is now coming due. So now all of a sudden people are just like, I'm going to show you guys a quick video about how people don't want to be white. They don't want to be European. They do not want this history. But for the last few hundred years and before pre-2020, when 2019 and before, everyone loved being European. Everyone loved being America and talking about all the great things this country's done. But now all of a sudden, people don't want to be associated with their history. But look, you guys took the payoff. You took the bag. You took the blessing.
The book of Jeremiah 16 and 19. O Elohim, my strength and my fortress, and my refuge in the day of affliction. You see, the Gentiles, talking about these heathen, shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies. You see, they thought they was the greatest, the so-called white race thought they was the greatest on the earth. They was the superior on the earth. You see, they whitewashed all our images, iconoclast all our images, and gave us a so-called white Moses, a so-called white Messiah, gave us Cristo Blanco, gave us Cesar Borgia, the son of Pope Alexander VI, said that was our Messiah. You see, they did all that. Now the truth is out. The cat is out the bag. And they saying everything they had been inherited from their forefathers were lies and vanity. Being told they was a superior race. Come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies. Vanity. You say with vanity. Thinking these red drag. You thought being white, which you're not white, you different shades of red. That's social construct that was created by them in 1681. You can check that out, 1681. When they came out with the term white and black. Because white is associated with everything pure, righteous, and holy. And black is associated with everything wicked, evil, void of light, void of the knowledge and wisdom of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Masha Barakatah. Vanity and things that wherein there is no profit. Job 6:20. They were confounded. You see, now they being confounded. The so-called white man being confounded. Now they don't want to identify as being white no more. They don't want to be. They don't want to be European. They don't want to be none of that now, because they know they Edomites at the end of the day. They inherited lies. All these heathens, they inherited lies. They were confounded because they had hope. See, they had hope. They had hope that they had salvation. They had hope that Jesus Christ was a so-called white man. They hope. Now they found out he a so-called black man, and his name is Yahweh Shah Mashiach. And he only is the Redeemer to the Israelites. See, they had hope. They came thither and were ashamed. Now they're ashamed. They came to the prophets. They came to the meek servant. They came to the men of David and found out they doom and gloom. They the devil the Bible speak of. You see? And now they ashamed. For now ye are nothing. The Most High say, y'all are nothing. Ye see my casting down and are afraid. Now they are afraid. And I hope that this lesson was edifying. Shalom.